All right, and a slice of breaking news in this exact story. You can see behind me too, we're going to be sharing the same news with you. Hours after the film wins that award, the Kashmir Files, as we just told you, bagged the Nargis Dutt Award. Reactions are coming in, and some of these are particularly strong political ones. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin from Tamil Nadu in the DMK has expressed shock over the Kashmir Files winning the Nargis Dutt Award for Best Feature Film on National Integration. Without naming the film, he said it's shocking to know that a film which was rejected by film critics as controversial has been chosen for the Nargis Dutt Award for National Integration. While presenting awards to literature and movies, there should be no political lenience. Now, the dignity of the national awards should not be destabilized for cheap politics. This is what he had to say. My colleague Purnima is with us to bring us more context. Purnima, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister making a very pointed comment towards this film. I just want to ask you, Purnima, we've seen other political comments come in the last few hours, but this is in fact in some ways a controversy that's been playing out ever since the film's release. That's where I want to ask you, Purnima, did the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister comment on this film before it received the award too in the last few months? Has he been a part of this controversy too?
Well, if you look at the criticism that the movie has faced, in fact, it did get released in Tamil Nadu, but after 3 years, the association, the theatre association members came out with a statement saying that they are banning the film because they are stopping the screening of the film primarily because of the kind of security hazards that the theatres have faced, because there have been opposition, there have been people, trying to gather outside theatres, stopping people from watching the film, and therefore in view of the kind of security threats that the theatres have been facing, they decided to boycott the screening of the film. So this was the only statement and the criticism that the movie had faced. The Tamil Nadu government per se did not take a stance on this or did not criticize the film or in any way try to stop the boycott of the film, at least for the first 2 days when the movie hit the screens across Tamil Nadu. However, this is in line with the kind of opposition that the film has faced, and over the last few hours, while many opposition parties have come out against Kashmir Files being nominated or being declared the winner for national awards, M.K. Stalin also called this cheap politics. That's the statement, and that's the statement that came in from M.K. Stalin. The first time he's openly taken a stance on the Kashmir Files ever since its release.
Okay, so Purnima, in that context, these comments are particularly important. Purnima, just tell us, we know that the film did well at the box office. It grossed 300 crores or 257 to 260 crores by some counts. Can you just tell us, Purnima, how did it perform down south?
Well, it was in fact released, but it did not do well after 2 days because, we've seen the kind of opposition and protests that took place near the theatres. There were police personnel deployed outside the multiplexes, and therefore the multiplexes after 2 days issued a statement that they will stop screening the film, considering the kind of protests that these theatres have faced, which has also stopped people from coming forward to watch other films as well, particularly in these multiplexes where there were protests, and therefore it did have an impact on the business. Therefore, they decided to stop the screening. So it ran in Tamil Nadu just for about 2 days, after which it was, in fact, the multiplexes decided to stop the screening because it did have an impact on business as protests only escalated outside these theatres continuously for 2 days. So that's the kind of response that Tamil Nadu has seen, but it did get screened across multiplexes in the state for 2 days, but after which, considering that protests snowballed, they decided to stop the screening. But the Tamil Nadu government per se did not take a stance then. This is the first time that M.K. Stalin has expressed shock and called it cheap politics.
Thank you, Purnima, for highlighting that for our audiences. Let's take a quick look at all of the reactions that have come in before we move on.
ये जो अवार्ड है, इससे मैं हमेशा बोलता आया हूं, कश्मीर फाइल्स कभी मेरी फिल्म नहीं है, मैं तो एक मीडियम था। ये अवार्ड मैं हमारी आई एम बुद्धा प्रोडक्शन कंपनी की तरफ से उन सब विक्टिम्स को समर्पित करता हूं जो आतंकवाद के विक्टिम्स हैं, खास तौर पे कश्मीरी हिंदू, और उसके अलावा पूरे विश्व में जहां भी कोई भी भारतीय अगर टेररिज्म का विक्टिम है, ये फिल्म उनकी आवाज है, یہ ان کا درد ہے اور یہ ایوارڈ بھی اگر درد ان کا ہے تو انہی کا ہونا چاہیے. یہ نیشنل ایوارڈ ہم ان کو سمرپت کرتے ہیں.
دا فلم جو کشمیر فائلز کو نیشنل ایوارڈ بیسٹ فلم کا ملا ہے, آپ کا کیا ریئیکشن ہے؟
بیسیکلی یہ ایک ٹرینڈ بنا ہوا ہے کہ جو فلم نیگیٹو ہوتی ہے اس کو ایوارڈ ملنا شروع ہو جاتا ہے. اس فلم میں انٹیگریشن والی کوئی بات نہیں ہے. اس فلم کے اندر کشمیر فائل کے اندر جو دکھایا گیا ہے وہ حقیقت نہیں ہے. اس میں ایک خاص کمیونٹی کو بدنام کرنے کی کوشش کی گئی ہے. اور دوسری چیز یہ ہے کہ کشمیر جب بھی کوئی بھی فلم بنتی ہے وہ ایک انٹرٹینمنٹ ہوتی ہے. انٹیگریشن والی کوئی بات ہے نہیں, اور انٹیگریشن کی اگر فلم بنے گی اس کو کوئی ایوارڈ نہیں دینے والا ہے. اس گورنمنٹ کا مائنڈ سیٹ ہے, یہاں اس وقت جو تھنکرز ہیں ان کا مائنڈ سیٹ ہے کہ نیگیٹو چیزوں کو پازیٹو بناؤ.
فلم دا کشمیر فائلز کو بیسٹ فلم ایوارڈ دیا گیا ہے, نیشنل انٹیگریشن ایوارڈ ملا ہے, کیسے دیکھتے ہیں آپ اسے؟
دیکھیے, میں نے پہلے بھی کہا ہے فلم ایک فلم ہے, اس کو فلم کے طریقے سے دیکھنا چاہیے. اب ایوارڈ ملا ہے, پتہ نہیں کیا ہے ان کا کیا پروسیجر ہوتا ہے کس طریقے سے, کہ مجھے اس کے بارے میں زیادہ علم نہیں ہے. لیکن جہاں تک کشمیر فائل فلم کی بات ہے, ہم نے تب بھی کہا تھا, آج بھی کہہ رہے ہیں کہ وہ ایک نفرت کے اوپر فلم وہ بنائی گئی ہے, دو فرقوں کو آپس میں نفرت میں اور بڑھانے کے لیے. لیکن آج تو جموں فائل فلم بنانی چاہیے. وہ تو ایک نفرت ہے, ایک بھارتیہ جنتا پارٹی کی نفرت کی راجنیتی. میں سیدھی بات کرنا چاہتا ہوں کہ ایک نفرت کی راجنیتی ہے جس کو اس فلم کو جنہوں نے پروموٹ کیا. بھائی میں کہتا ہوں جو ہمارے مدعے ہیں, فلم سے میرا اور آپ کا کیا بلا ہوگا مجھے بتائیے. فلم میں فائدہ کیا؟ بھئی آج ریئل لائف میں, ریئل لائف چھوڑیے, ریئل لائف میں آئیے. آج ریئل لائف کے جو ہمارے مسئلے ہیں اس کے اوپر کوئی ایڈریس نہیں کرنا چاہتا. اللیگل ہمیں لوٹا جا رہا ہے, ہماری بات نہیں کی جا رہی, بات کرنے والے کو جیلوں میں ڈال رہا ہے, پورا جموں سڑکوں پر ہے. ہم یہ کہنا چاہتے ہیں وہ فلم, وہ نام کو پہلے ہم مانتے تھے نا, آج ہم مانتے ہیں.
نشچت طور سے آپ کشمیر فائل کو کیسے ایوارڈ دے سکتے ہیں جس نے پورے دیش کے اندر نہ صرف یہ کہ جھوٹ پھیلایا ہے, نفرت پھیلانے کا کام کیا ہے. میں بہت ادب سے پردھان منتری سے پوچھنا چاہتا ہوں, آپ نے کتنے برہمنس کو 9 سال کے اندر واپس کشمیر بسایا ہے؟ آپ برہمنس کا نام لے کے صرف راجنیتی کرتے ہیں, اور اس سے یہ بھی پتا چلتا ہے کہ کشمیر فائلز کے پیچھے بھارتیہ جنتا پارٹی کا ہاتھ تھا.
I, on the behalf of entire Kashmiri Pandit community, congratulate Virga Guniyotri for winning the national award. He dared to bring out the truth of Kashmir. He dared to put our story out in front of the entire world. It's a well-deserved award, and it tells us the truth always triumphs.
Well, this is another sad day for the secular ethos of the secular country, that the movie of communal hatred, The Half-Truth, has been awarded with this prestigious award. It's a sad day for every secular Indian.
Well, I think they have erroneously given the award for national integration. The award should have been for exacerbating the national divisions, pitting communities against each other, painting, stereotyping Kashmiris as murderers, as barbarians, while at the same time forgetting the gruesome era in which Kashmiris have lived through, the era of Kunan Poshpora, of thousands of unmarked graves, of Chatti Singhpura massacre. There's been a complete, we have seen mayhem in Kashmir. I think it's very unfair to those thousands of Kashmiri policemen, Muslims who have laid down their lives for this country, painting them as murderers, as barbarians, as those who are paying for the blood of the people from different communities.
By announcing the Best Film Award, the BJP RSS establishment wants to send what kind of a message to the people of this country? Kashmiri File, a film which aroused so much of criticism, controversy, noise throughout, even threat to some kind of rule of law, has been adjudged as the best film, as if that they did not get any film which is free from such criticism, such controversies, and artistic classic film. Is it that there was none which could have been deserving this award?